If I could just add, if anybody here has ever been over to Lynn, the ballpark in Lynn, I have. I actually went over last year. This project is so far on the other end of the spectrum from what's over in Lynn. Lynn is mostly concrete. I think half of the field is artificial turf. They have the old logo from the old team years ago that was on the field, so you can't even compare these. It's amazing the difference between the two. So I just want to put that out there for people. If you were, Mr. Bach, to receive the preliminary designation and move forward on this project out of this committee, can you just talk about your projected timetable going forward, and also within your response, projections for negotiations with National Grid, as well as the permitting process and any regulatory timetable issues?
Sure. I'd like to ask Jack Hobbs from RF Walsh Collaborative Partners to come and talk. Jack is our project manager for the development part of the project.
Thank you for the opportunity to get out of my chair and walk around a little bit. I know it's been a long night. My name is Jack Hobbs. We've been asked by Alex and the team to provide project management services. We do that as our corporate brand. We have with us tonight is Christy Dowd, Senior Associate at the company. We have about $1 billion of projects that we're involved with right now. The Malden Park is not our biggest, but it is certainly our favorite. We've been involved with this for 5 years and hanging in there with Alex as he's putting these concepts together and pushing them forward. We have a schedule that's included in the response to the RFP. It's a summary schedule. And bear in mind that summary schedule is backed up by pages and pages and pages of extreme detail how these things are put together and everything that has to happen to make this work. The premise is that yes, we hope to be in construction in a little bit over a year from now, and it will take a little bit over a year to build it. So in the spring of 2014, there'll be all players out there playing games and families having fun. But to get to that point a year from now, there are two very important tracks that we have to be successful. And one is we have to be designated. That's very important, obviously. And then there's a state and local permitting process that's very exhaustive, very detailed, that we'll have to begin to go through. And it's the requirements of the Malden Redevelopment Authority, it's the zoning requirements, it's all the various reviews and permits and approvals that we'll need to achieve. At the same time, as we're going through all of that, we have the end-grid process, negotiating what needs to happen with that site, and then getting it to happen, the demolition of the buildings, the remediation of the site, to prepare it for the construction of the ballpark. So there's a lot to do, but we have a very detailed and we think aggressive schedule to get it done, and we hope we will be right on time with the delivery.
I mean, so I would say folks know when on Tuesday when our materials are put online, there will be both our 70-page response. There is a schedule that's a part of that. There also is the renderings you've seen earlier will be online. There are 12 of them, and there also are the actual detailed architectural sketches. So folks who want to look at stuff can do that. The basic message is once we have designation, we can be moving along on permitting. We have to work out a lease with National Grid, and that's something which we have, which is going to require a process. We hope that doesn't take more than a few months.